or 200 parts per million. And you take it in doses that are indicated on the bottle. I would go over protocols actually on a one-on-one basis because some requirements from a patient 12 years old may be different from someone who's 65. And also, that may be included with other items also. I gave 3 examples. These were 3 of the big ones as far as flu prevention. I also do work with homeopathy that may be used, for example. Okay? So the issue with silver is that if anybody knows what the blue bloods, does anybody remember that term? Well, the term was blue blood because they were the wealthy that had silverware. And they used silverware always, and they literally had silver going in their body that prevented the plague from getting the blue blood. The blood would literally turn blue because it was such a large particle and it was going through the bloodstream. It caused that response, the bluish color. But did you find it?
I remember what the statistic was. I couldn't find it. Sorry, I didn't have my notes. Actually, what it was is we can actually test antibody production. And the reason that we first started looking or that some people started looking, the guy in this book, into adjuvants causing autoimmunity in Gulf War veterans with Gulf War syndrome, was that a lot of them had anti-squalene antibodies, which was the adjuvant used in the experimental anthrax vaccine. The statistic that they have in here was that 100% of Gulf War veterans with Gulf War syndrome have anti-squalene antibodies, while it was some high number, a very, very high number of those who did not have Gulf War syndrome, did not have anti-squalene antibodies. That's the correct statistic. I can't find the exact number. It was 90-something%. And that's important because I was actually, in my research for this, I was looking on the World Health Organization's website. They actually have an official statement on squalene. And they say, that it's harmless, that...
I thought it was something that goes in skincare.
It can't actually, and you know what, it's not a problem in skincare products. It's actually naturally, it's something that's naturally occurring in our bodies. It's found in fish oil. You can use it in skincare products. That's the problem. It's when it's injected and it gets into the bloodstream that way that it irritates the immune system. If you put it on topically, that's okay. But anyway, they say the World Health Organization claims that anti-squalene antibodies are found in a large percentage of the population, that they continue to increase as people age. However, if you think about it, most of the population has been immunized with vaccines that contain adjuvants, and most people get the yearly flu vaccines, and it makes sense that the antibodies could potentially go up from getting increased vaccinations every year. And the idea that people with symptoms have anti-squalene antibodies, while those who don't have Gulf War syndrome symptoms did not, suggest that that's a possibility, that maybe squalene is a mistake from the WHO study.
So the point I would like to make that's differentiated the immunization from a vaccine. In an immunization, which these are not immunizations, because an immunization would make us immune to what it is. Okay? We have to raise T-cell counts that recognize what the viral, foreign pathogen, whatever it is that we are trying to address. And it's called an immunization, only that it's tied into a vaccine. And he's right, we've been inoculated with the vaccine. I just want to make a distinction that the way we are immunizing ourselves is not through vaccine. It's immunizations that we've been told are immunizations. We are told that these are going to protect us against. I'm making the argument that this is not so. And this is why, and I will give you the evidence in another presentation if there's more interest, but I wanted to give an overview of what is coming and why you should be doing something to prevent getting the virus, and what you should do even if you do get the virus. But certainly the vaccine is the big question mark in most people's mind, and to me, looks quite dangerous. So I want to convey that message. But I'm going to have to, I literally have patience after this presentation, so I can't take too many more questions. But if you have one or two more, I'll take it and then I'll move on. Yes?
You talk about prevention. Is there anything for the actual cure?
Well, the word cure is a big word. You use the big word C-U-R-E. And what I'm going to say is prevention, because we don't know directly what will affect. Because if we had proof, we'd provide it to you. But you can't find it. If you can find it, come to me and tell me. But I know that viral antibodies can be enhanced by doing certain things. And we had, a discussion. Did you want to make a comment?
Yeah, I'd like to.
Okay. Go ahead.
The thing is, we get used to thinking, there's a pill that's going to be the cure. We're looking for the cure for cancer.
Well, isn't it true that they've discovered the cure for cancer and they suppress that? And there are cures that they have suppressed?
There are cures, but there are many cures. The thing is that and this is a whole other topic, but we're designed to fight viruses. We're designed to fight cancer cells. In fact, our bodies produce cancer cells in a normal, healthy body.
Right, so we need to aid the body to cure it.
Right, so with natural therapy, instead of thinking, all right, we need to cure something to kill the virus, like I was talking about before, you need to kill the virus and not kill yourself, because it gets incorporated into your
DNA. The MMS?
The MMS?
Yeah, have you heard of that?
Yeah, that's actually a little bit harsher than the formula. It's exactly the same product that OTT is in this particular article. It's a more friendly type of oxygen therapy.
But there's a lot of things you can do. There's a different idea with natural medicine is to make the person stronger rather than trying to kill the pathogen, make the person stronger so you can handle it yourself. And there's lots of therapies. I can tell you guys, about what I do, another day. But you can minimize stress. Being stressed and being scared actually increases your cortisol levels, which will suppress your immune system and make you more likely to get a virus.
Well, I'm just concerned if they make this mandatory and start,
Okay, now remember I have the WHO and the article that came from Reese.com. I have from the WHO the suggestion of Dr. Chan on the Margaret Chan, the mandatory vaccinations. And I'm not going to go over what you can do specifically to protect yourself from mandatory vaccines, but there has to be some plan that you have to protect you and your family, I feel, that gives you the opportunity to run the other way, get away from it, somehow protect yourself from getting it. And if that goes totally against what I'm saying, totally against the majority of people that are going to get vaccinated, then I'm going to stand by my opinion, but it's more than opinion. I'm backing it up because I've got evidence. I've got people that have seen it. I've seen the evidence from people that I've treated, how they've been vaccinated and what's happened to them.
Well, I know firsthand, actually, because my father was in World War II and the Korean War, and they vaccinated him during that time with experimental drugs back then. So back then it was even before the Gulf War and the anthrax. So, and I've heard of Joyce, I think, too.